King Kovid and the Great Invasion by Anat Shabby. Narrated by Mike Rogers and Julia Montague. Video animation by Carla McKinnon. Maybe because there was hardly anyone at his coronation. Maybe because he was curious. Or maybe the new crown went to his head. Either way, the new virus king was restless. The food market below was bustling. Looking at the crowds, King Kovid the 19th had an idea. It was a risky mission, a dangerous expedition, but he was the best virus for the job. He couldn't wait to share his plans with the Queen. As director of New World expeditions, his Queen took charge.
Listen up, Kovids. We only get one shot at this. Aim for eyes or mouth. Hands could get you in too. These humans touch their face at least 20 times a day. And remember, if you don't get in, you're out. Kovids, charge!
The shoppers below saw and heard nothing of the invasion. It happened on a tiny, minuscule level. They were going to host the Kovids, and they didn't even know it. King Kovid the 19th was happy. Not everyone made it in, but he was proud of his Queen. Poised at the top of the throat, she was sharing the new plans for infection.
Congratulations, Kovids! We made it in. Next destination, the lungs. We must multiply fast before we're thrown out like unwanted guests. These broccoli fields will be the perfect place.
And so for the next 2 days, the Kovids were busy regenerating. They invaded the center of human defense. They infiltrated goblet cells full of slime and stormed the hairy cilia cells. And right there, the Kovid army began to multiply and spread. The center of human defense was paralyzed. King Kovid the 19th was happy, but he had an even bigger plan of invasion. Unaware of the silent invasion, humans carried on doing what humans do. They hugged, and they coughed, and they shook hands with each other. And each time they did, the regenerated Kovids jumped from one human and invaded another human. Soon the humans were coughing all over the city and spreading Kovids wherever they went. The king was overjoyed, but his queen was worried.
Something odd is happening.
It was a week into their invasion. With the army taking up more space in the lungs, it was getting crowded. The goblet cells started pouring their slime everywhere. To make matters worse, their host was turning up the temperature. And this was causing their Kovid armor to melt. The Queen sensed they were running out of time. Their host was slowly destroying them. Their top spy was sharing news from the outside. The humans love to touch, always hugging and kissing and shaking hands with each other. Ugh. King Kovid hated touching. And when they sneeze, it travels at 100 miles an hour.
Good gracious, that's the same speed as our cannons.
If you think that's fast, wait till you hear about their flying machines. The Queen was planning another invasion. Only this time, the humans were going to help them. The king knew their only chance of viral survival was to send out his regenerated army. Wasting no time, his queen ordered the new Kovids to abandon ship and jump to a new human, a more welcoming host, one that would sneeze and cough and spread them across the country. One that would get on a flying machine and jump across the world, infecting everyone. Do you think they'll make it?
Well, my king, that rather depends.
On what, brave queen?
On what the humans do next.
The end. Epilogue. How to avoid being a Kovid host.
Covids invade through the mouth, nose or eyes. We can't see them, but here's how we can try and stop them getting in.
Covids can't jump very far, so keep your distance from other humans. Stay at home, or 2 meters should do it.
Soap tears the Covid armour apart, leaving a wimpy virus. Wash your hands for at least 20 seconds, especially after being outside and before eating.
Covids jump from one human to the next. Stop hugging or shaking hands. It will make it harder for them.
Covids love fast travel. Cover your mouth when you cough or sneeze, and they won't get very far.
Thank you.